What's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B Hot Radio. Shout in as always. I got my podcast partner off in this thing. OG Gangsta Wicked, aka Big Galaxy of Ghetto Mafia.
Read that right there. Just read it out loud. 'Cause I know you can read.
Big Galaxy.
What is that? Everybody else can see it. I made it
Big
loud
Galaxy?
for you.
Well, no, it says
You know
Big
this?
Galaxy.
You know this is my Columbia orange and blue shirts. You know.
Oh, so now I'm
You know, this
disrespecting the whole Decatur now.
This is the whole Decatur right here. This ain't the day you want to play. I'm just trying to tell you, this ain't the day you want to play. I wore my Clarkston green and yellow over the weekend.
Okay.
And you kind of rub people the wrong way, joking then. You know what I'm saying?
Well, now, I got to ask you this, talking about rubbing people the wrong way. Wick, yesterday, when you said that Young Dro overtook Jeezy as the greatest performer in the city of Atlanta when it came to just hitting the stage and tearing down the stage, a lot of people went into an uproar. And, you know, after that, I got to thinking, you know, when it comes to Atlanta, man, and it comes to all of the music that came out of Atlanta, anybody can find themselves being at the top of the charts or at the top of the mountain or on the Mount Rushmore. We need clarity in this city, man. I mean, what are the songs that if they get performed at any show or just get heard anywhere, people understand that that came from Atlanta and that is a banger that changed the trajectory of the future of Atlanta, man?
Yeah, and before I say that, and I got, first of all, trying to give you 10 songs like that, that, you know, nobody can do no 10 songs. It's 50. And what's going to happen when I give you 10 songs, there are going to be so many artists, what about me? What about, they're going to be fans out there, and what about this song? What about this song? So let me already say there's no win by trying to give 10 songs. Second of all, before I even give the 10 most impactful songs out of Atlanta, I want to say that yesterday, I want to clear that up. I was at no point to saying that Dro is a better artist than Jeezy. See, people don't listen to a lot of stuff that I'm saying. And I wasn't saying that Dro is the best entertainer who's ever come out of the city.
Yeah.
I mean, James Brown came out of Georgia. I mean, he's, you know, entertainer. When I say entertainment, I think that Fabo, as far as, you know, is the best entertainer, meaning bang for my money when I go, he got everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that CeeLo is the best, you know, as far as like emotional singing, soulful. When you leave that concert, you feel better. You know what I'm saying? It feels like you know, a gathering of meanings of the minds and the souls.
Yeah.
With Dro, I was strictly talking about spitting hip hop, entertainment, bars on stage, no music. Whether we got to freestyle it, whether we got to do it. Now is his music better than Young Jeezy?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Jeezy don't even have to rap. Jeezy put the microphone out here right there, and everybody pretty much know the words.
Yeah.
But that's not what Dro does.
Yeah.
Dro gonna stop that on your favorite verse. Nigga, come on, I just feel like going off the top of the head with something like this. You know, that's what I'm talking about.
He blacks out.
And he blacks out. So that's what I meant. So I cleared it up. Now getting back to your point. The 10 songs, man, I know everybody gonna kill us about this. You know things to make the needle move.
Yeah.
And number one, you know, I would have to go, if I'm saying the 10 best just songs that come out of the city of Atlanta that we all here in Atlanta know, that's, I'll say number one is going to be Players Ball. I mean, you can never get over Players Ball. It set the tone for everything. All the players came from far and wide.
Come on now.
Afro and braids, even though I got bald head. You know what I'm saying? I guess they were talking about you then. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
No, well,
They
said Afro and braids, not Afro and dreads, and with gray in them.
Song came out. Afro back there too.
Number two, you know what I'm saying? Got to go to my homie, man. You know what I'm saying? They had 3 artists on this song. It was called Never Scared. It was Bone Crusher, Killer Mike, who won the Grammy, and Tip on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bankhead, nigga. I'll take your cookie.
Exactly.
You know, it just didn't get harder than that.
It did.
I was scared for my cookie. You know, I used to make sure that when I got out on bankhead, you know what I'm saying, that I kept, because you know I eat those peanut butter, the little Keeblers. I make sure I kept them in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Because Tip was trying to take niggas' cookies right there. 3 is a legend out of the city. You know what I'm saying? That we you know, a real Atlanta motherfucker, we love them and we love this song, Kilo Baby Baby. You know what I'm saying? Work it on me, baby, baby.
Yeah, you can't lose with low.
You can't lose with low. Number 4 is something I know don't slip your mind.
What?
And it's a song that went like this. No, I ain't gonna let up. No, I ain't gonna let that money get.
Yeah, win on the track.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah. I knew this list was going to get you. I got to go back to the dungeon. You know what I'm saying? The dungeon is just solid.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Cell Therapy comes in at 5. I don't have to go back and forth about that song, the magnitude of it. Everybody say that's today. You peep on my window, nigga, pow, nobody there. You know what I'm saying? They made it very clear. They didn't beat around the bush with that. You know what I'm saying? And 6, I'm going to stay right there with it. You know what I'm saying? For the homie that I kicked it with this weekend. That I feel like don't get his props. And that's Cool Breeze with that Dirty South. You know what I'm saying? I think that Dirty South kind of set the tone also for the rest of the country to know how we were rocking down here. You know what I'm saying? He even asked you in the song, what you niggas know about the Dirty South. He was asking you that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go 6 with Breeze. Number 7, I'm going to go with, you know what I'm saying, with our friend of the show that comes in sometime, man, Princess, man. It was a song called Nuck If You Buck. You know what I'm saying? You know, to come out the city, you know what I'm saying, Crime Mob had everybody going dumb. I could easily Get On My Level by Trillville right there beside it. You see what I'm saying? I always like to think of them as 1A, 1B. But you know what I'm saying? So those two go together to me. They just peanut butter and jelly. You know what I'm saying? So
but then you have to throw some hair busters with Scrappy. That's 1A, 1B, and 1C.
All that right there together.
Come on.
All that right there together. But I'm gonna go 8 right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it to to the nephew. You know what I'm saying? My dog, my little baby. You know what I'm saying? That was during my whole run when Georgia, we knocking everybody head off on football. You couldn't go nowhere without that's my dog.
That's
you
right.
know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So that'll be my number 8. I got to get my player partner from the West Side. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because we brothers.
Yeah.
We hopefully we can do us a comedy show together. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my guy Tip with them dope boys in the trap. You know what I'm saying? Because Tip kind of said that. You know, he kind of took that. Everybody, all these other songs, kind of more of your crunk stuff, more of the your head busting type stuff, like you said, or more your player stuff like Outkast and your conscious music. Well, Tip was the first one just said, damn that. You know what I'm saying? It's dope boys in the trap. He kind of spoke for a lot of us in the city. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was doing a lot of that first. But you know what I'm saying? Tip was a little better at doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely going to go with Tip, Dope Boys in the Trap at number 9. And for my 10, I got to throw in my nigga Future with March Madness. March Madness could easily have been for me, I could have made it number 1 because I don't think I played a song more times than that damn song right there because just the piece it gave me when I would just listen to it blowing me one ride or sitting on the porch. But Beehive, let me say there's so many artists. There's Yin Yang Twin. I got a song out with Kane right now. Window to the Wall could have been number 1.
No, don't come over here into my list. Don't come over here into my list.
I'm not looking at your list.
When you trying to come over here into my list, you done already said half my songs in the damn way.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
I'm gonna hold off on my whole list. I'm gonna just tell you what you missed and where you fucked up at. Okay. Number 1, No More Play in GA. PT Cruiser. Pastor Troy, when he dropped that song, in walks crunk music into Atlanta. We got where you said Dirty South. I mean, that's one of my favorites of all time. Nuck If You Buck. That's one of my favorites. How dare you not say Swag Surfing, FLY. One of the greatest songs of all time. I don't care if you're Kamala Harris, Barack Obama, George Bush, you done swag surfed out here in America.
I did. It hurt my back, though, but I did. My bag, I went through my back out
song
swagging.
is going to last forever. I think that song got more longevity than damn near every other song in hip-hop. You said Kilo Baby Baby, but you were wrong with that. It's cocaine when you come to Kilo. When Kilo dropped Cocaine, that was the one that drove everybody crazy.
But not the females. The females liked it.
Can't eat,
baby,
can't
baby.
Sleep, just geek. Cocaine. Okay, that was my joint. Yin Yang Twins, Lil Jon and the Yin Yang Twins, Get Low.
Get Low.
I feel like that song right there pushed the crunk era and the party era in Atlanta to a whole nother damn level. Of course, you said T.I. Dope Boys in the Trap. We was in the same page with that. Jeezy Air Forces.
There's a lot. I'd go with Jeezy before Air Force. I think I like Trap or Die. I would go with that quicker than Air Forces. I would go On the Map. at the bottom of the map.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
All
Quicker than
those
that.
are classics, but when that Air Forces drop, you can't walk a mile off in my Air
Air
Forces.
Max song. Then
Oh, you
the
talking
Motorola,
about the
then we know
bankroll.
it's that.
Oh, man, that one was crazy.
Yeah.
But Air Forces, when that one came on, you just knew that it was something new in Atlanta going on. Then it's like, okay, this trap shit just got real.
Yeah.
Let me see. Other than that, we pretty much are on the same page. But then I got to ask you this.
We left out a lot of Ludacris. We left out so many great. Jermaine Dupri them had hits over there.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Welcome to Atlanta just kind of put. Welcome to the Atlanta was the flagship song that just kind of stuck a flag in the ground.
Phil Mob.
No. I done went through my list, but I forgot. You know what? I don't even want to say this song with.
What? What? Phil Mob?
No.
What?
It's a song called Straight from the Deck.
Oh, he's
I
slanging
forgot
Billow.
about that. Slanging Billow. I'm going to be real. Growing up on the west side of Atlanta, I didn't even know there was an east side in Atlanta, okay? When I heard that song, I said, wait a minute, there's some black folks on the east side of Atlanta going crazy?
Right.
That changed the trajectory of the whole east side of Atlanta because before then, nobody even knew what was going on the east side. So I'm going to give you that one.
And you know what? I wasn't gonna put my own self in there. I was just going with other rappers. But since you brought that up, I want to clarify something. People ask me that I get this question every single day. That people who listen to Straight from the Deck, they ask me, what is a billow?
Okay.
People, do you know what a billow means?
A bell.
Well, see, you gave it away.
Oh, okay.
Billow means to everybody
Excuse me,
out
I'm
there.
not supposed to know
So
trap
you
stuff,
can run
so I
and
didn't
tell.
mean
I'm
that.
gonna say this one time what it means when I say we slanging billows. Billow isn't a specific drug. Billow is a large mass of any drug. So when I say I'm slanging billows, I mean I'm slanging a large amount of weed, large amount of gold, large amount of its ribs.
Yeah.
We're slanging billows. So it's still like you said, we're slanging bales of it. So whatever your drug of choice is, we're slanging billows of it,
Yeah.
bales of it,
Okay.
barrels of it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So
Okay.
that's what the word billow means, a large mass of something. But appreciate the love.
But now I'm just keeping it real because when I look at my Atlanta songs, I want to say the songs that just kind of changed the trajectory. A lot of songs came in and went crazy, but some of these songs were pivots in the city and what we would have going into the future.
Yeah.
When Kilo came with Cocaine, it changed the game.
Yeah, no, it did.
Nobody had heard nobody rapping and singing like that. And then on top of that, 20 years later, every young rapper was sounding like Kilo.
No, that's true.
So he was so far ahead of his damn time that it didn't make no sense.
That's true.
Let me see. Of course, Players Ball, when that dropped, that changed every damn thing.
I mean, that set everything in motion. Let's just
Exactly.
be honest. That set it out. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Seeing Goody, seeing Cash. Like I say, I still go with R.I.P. Rico.
Yes,
just
sir.
seeing Rico at the table. You know what
Come
I'm saying?
on,
Just
man.
thinking about that, you bring tears to mind.
Exactly.
But
Knock if you buck, when them boys and them girls came with that song right there, that was for the young folks. But then also, I'm gonna have to, that Soulja Boy. That Soulja Boy era, when Soulja came in there, he brought the youth into the game and he brought the fun in the hip hop.
He did.
And that's one thing I want to say about Soulja. When you look back on that time, everybody hated on Soulja Boy for having fun in hip hop and not talking about killing folks, but turning his swag on and having a good damn time.
Right.
Now, all of these young artists out here, you wish they were rapping like Soulja Boy.
So do.
You see what I'm saying?
Salute to Soulja.
Yeah, exactly. So you got to give him that for just being successful and showing young folks that you could create music, travel the world, and make positive and happy music, and it's all good.
Right.
But this was the point that I wanted to make because I thought about this. All of these OGs came running to the dance floor. I hate Soulja Boy. I hate Soulja Boy. But where the OGs at running to the dance floor when the rappers are talking about killing each other every day and dying?
Right.
Ain't nobody running to the dance floor saying, hey, stop that. That ain't gonna work now. Stop that.
Right.
But everybody wanted to stop Soulja Boy from keeping the party going?
Nah, they did, and they kind of did the same thing with Yin Yang. I was there, I've been around Kane them, I've been around D-Rock them, you know what I'm saying, and they come out with the window to the wall, like you say, get low, some of the biggest hits, the Whisper, everybody looking at them crazy, you know what I'm saying?
D-Rock with the Bankhead Bounce,
the Bankhead Bounce, all that,
Oh
you know what I'm saying? And now I think actually, but B-How, let me tell you something. Most people that are loved now were hated at one particular time. Like I told you, Ali was, we only remember the good times.
Yeah.
There were times that we didn't like Martin Luther King.
Come on.
There were times that we didn't like Ali.
Come on.
Martin Luther King, there was a time where blacks was like, why do you want to, eat in the same restaurant with these white folks? You know how they do us. You know what I'm saying? Why do you want to, be in the same community and bus our kids to the same schools they go to? You know what I'm saying? Because we were doing a lot better when it was just us by ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people were mad at King for trying to force that, you know what I'm saying? We want to be up on the the other side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't need them. Let's stay by ourselves.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying? So it took time over that people started to look at him as a martyr later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Same with Ali. People looked at Ali as a war dodger. You see what I'm saying? That he didn't want to fight for the country and that, you know what I'm saying? That he was a coward.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It took time. We in this society, a lot of stuff that's good for us when it first comes out, we don't realize it's good for us until we look back on it. What you just said about Soulja Boy right there, I might have been one of the ones that were hating on Soulja Boy back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I was. I can't remember that far back. But I know my behavior back then. If you caught me on the right day, I would have been one of them.
Exactly.
And as you said that right there, it just resonate like, what we hating on?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? And I do agree that Soulja did, you know what I'm saying, he did change the game as well as a lot of these artists on this list with songs that they did. So
I got to give an honorable mention too to the Franchise Boys, man. I mean, that Lean With It, Rock With It, the White Tee, those bangers that they came with too as well, kept the party going and then also showed real gangsters that you could have a good time at the same time.
Absolutely.
Man. And that was the beauty of Atlanta. You had gangsters that could have a good time.
Yes.
And the party was so live that the nightlife, the culture reflected the music.
Right.
Then when it went into drilling, everything ain't been right ever since.
Everything ain't been right since. But like I say, at the end of the day, it still all goes back to me with Big and Dre.
What are your 3 songs though, Wick, that if they didn't come out, Atlanta wouldn't be Atlanta?
Players Ball. Cell Therapy, and Never Scared.
I'm going to have to say, I agree with those. I'm going to have to put No More Playing GA in there. I'm going to have to put Swag Surfing in there. And I got to put Cocaine Kilo Ali in there. And then also, what were the songs that were pivotal in Atlanta, though, Wick, that when they came out, the direction of the city just changed with the music? It's like, you know what, this song trailblazed the next 5 years to 10 years of music.
Well, you already said mine, and I know people gonna sit and say, nah, but they wasn't here in the city. People in the city know that Straight From The Deck was that. It was just too different. And nobody else was rapping like that.
Exactly.
Point blank period. So I will definitely say that particular song, because it ain't my song no more, it's the people's song. I was just a vessel that the creator used to give this song to the people.
Well, then answer me this though, before you go any further, Wick, because Straight From The Deck is one of those songs, but how do you feel having a song like Straight From The Deck? Because see, every artist doesn't have a pivotal song, okay?
Right.
That folks can say, you know what, when this song came out, man, this shit just kind of changed everything for us over here.
Right. I mean, like I said,
and did you feel like that song, because that wasn't your first damn song, so did you feel like that was going to be the one that we was going to talk about 20 years later?
No, I didn't, and I didn't understand the impact of how it would change. That like a lot of rappers right now to this day that rap 1-2, you know, a lot of their fans might not even know where they got that from. That came up, came down, slowed down. You know, a lot of you're no more playing GA. You know what I'm saying? Die shall not kill. So my whole thing that why people be sitting here that don't really get it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I get it now, but here's the deal. I was just a vessel for this. So I told Cujo Goody this one time. Where I was sitting there interviewing with Cujo, and I said something about I want to say cell therapy. Yeah, and he was like he some kind of way he was like, yeah, you know what, you know that was one of one of my favorite songs, one of my best songs or something. I said, that ain't even your song no more. Yeah. I said, that's our song. You were just a vessel used for that song. It ain't your song no more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about Straight from the Deck. It ain't mine. I was a vessel used because the creator wanted y'all to hear this. So it's everybody's song. Yeah. Now, like I said, Never Scared was that let everybody know that we wasn't scared around. And,
that's real. That's real.
And and like I said, Players Ball Cell. There's so many good ones that changed the game. You can say anyone with Kilo Ali, somebody else that we kind of leaving out too. That I really liked it. And I don't know if it changed the game or anything, but Shawty Low had Dun. Come on, Foolish.
Come on. They know
all this on one.
Dope boys, let's get it.
Yeah, what's that? Units in the City.
Come on, man.
That was as far as the album go. We getting into albums now, and I don't want to get into that because we're gonna save it for another time. Yeah. How about we come back when I come back tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? We let the people from Atlanta and around get on this right here, but how about we do one for every city? You know what I'm saying? What we think. There's a lot of my, my Tennessee partners, they hit me up every day. Yeah. When you and B, how gonna jump in, to the Memphis sound? When y'all don't jump into the New Orleans sound? We already got Hot Boy Turk up in here.
Exactly.
So, I think every week we should come with another one.
Yeah.
Let's do one with Turk. That's right.
Okay, so we need y'all to hit the comments though, man. Let us know what were the songs that came out of Atlanta that you feel like changed the trajectory of the city and the culture at the same time that just impacted the city so damn strong that you knew that after you heard that song, things would never be the same ever again, man. Hit them comments. Be Hot Radio, shout it. Big Galaxy. I'll let y'all in a minute, man. We gone.